should have. I don't see it working though.
I see it up.
Oh, do you? Okay. Oh, because I've got to fix my thing. Oh my gosh. YouTube, why do you have to be such a pain, bro?
I know. YouTube is a pain. There you go.
Can't see chat yet. Oh my gosh, YouTube.
I see Grando on there.
YouTube is such a pain in the butt, dude. Alright. I'm live, but I can't see anything yet because YouTube Studios still thinks it's on the old stream. God only knows what the thumbnail is. Yep, it did a stupid thumbnail that I did not. That's not what I told it to do. Oh, YouTube drives me nuts.
Yeah, I much prefer streaming on Twitch. Honestly, after doing both now.
It's just so hard to get YouTube to do what you want it to do.
Yep.
It has to be perfectly set up, which takes, you have to like start early. So anytime anything like this happens, everything's broke, so nobody's gonna see the freaking video. It's gonna take me forever to get it back. I gotta do all the things I normally do before the stream. I lost all the viewers because it's a brand new video. Okay. Alright, all that should be working now. Let's sit down and rest while I'm getting it fixed. And now I've got to fix this. There we go.
Boy, I'm thirsty.
Okay, goodness. Too much pervert. Shut the stream down. Nah, just click the wrong button and it shut down OBS. Okay, we're back.
Drink.
All right. Is this a safe place for me to AFK for a minute?
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll pull little grays while y'all are gone, so you're still getting some XP. Alright, there we go. What's up, Peace Dog? 3 times Purge City breaks YouTube, it only makes Twitch stronger. No, they didn't kill. They didn't kill the feed for the song. It was because I clicked the wrong button trying to switch it back to the right screen and closed OBS on my other computer that runs the stream.
We don't have heals, eh?
Nope. Yeah, this might have been a little much. Let me take one of my little potions. Ooh, get that. Okay, hurry, hurry, hurry. 3 seconds. Yeah, we're probably not going to survive this.
Try and put him to sleep.
Yeah, yeah. If you can, and run. If you run back far enough. The good news is I'll be... Oh, crap, a wolf's on you now, too. Or it's on Sparrow, crap. I'll respawn, like, right behind you guys. I think. No. I should just waited for res.
Got it.
Did you survive?
I'm here. We gotta run, Sparrow.
Oh, actually, I am close to you guys.
I'm back.
Well, I pulled a 3 up. Things got a little nasty. I'm coming right back, though.
Alright, I see the ember, the monolith.
Yep.
Should we go to the fire?
Are they still on you?
No.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Fire.
yeah, let's get that fire right
closer to
here.
Onwood. You got 13% of
And then if you guys want, we'll run down to the shore and kill some stuff.
maybe you pick up
It's
a
up to you.
task.
Yeah, we can pick up a task on the way there.
Curious to see how hard they are here.
You get a lot of deer ones. The good one I think is if we get lucky and we get the, I might already have one, I'll have to check. The one of killing exiles is the good one. So that's the one I like.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have one either, so. But we could all 3 get different ones too. That's probably what will
Right.
happen.
I have one for Brook Hollow, it looks like. Do I have to get rid of that somehow? I don't think I can, actually.
Yeah, you can't. You have to finish it to get rid of it. Yeah, if you want to join us, Seven Dragon, we got room. Just let me know your character's name. I'll get you in. Come to we're right beside the monolith, so you can port straight to us. And we're just gonna run down to the south towards the shore once we're rested up. The Elden Ring DLC is going anywhere between 45 to 100, 250. What? For a DLC?
You know, they have this special collector version and
Of a DLC?
Wow.
Yeah. That's how they make
That's
money.
insane.
Hang on, I'm trying to look this up.
The original game is still $60.
Yeah.
Yeah. The DLC shouldn't be 45. That's like...
I think this is almost an entire game, though. It's not like
it's kind of like an expansion, not just a...
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
you can play it as a standalone, too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense then.
Yeah, it's sold separately for $39, or you can get in a bundle with the full game and the DLC for $79. The collector's edition is $250 in the US.
Yep.
The Shadow of the Earth Tree DLC expansion is set for release on June 21st. Okay, I want to know what it comes with. Shadow of the Earth Tree's collector's edition could sell out, blah, blah, blah. Their website crashed as soon as they put it up. It's not going to stay in stock for long. FOMO. What does it come with? Comes with the... Oh, Lord, here we go. Comes with a physical code to download the DLC.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, here we go. It comes with a digital copy of the soundtrack. Digital, not even a real CD or anything. They don't do that no more. A 40-page hardcover art book, an 18-inch statue of Mesmer the Impaler.
Is that the beautiful one?
No.
I
Hang
like
on.
ugly things these days.
I'm gonna pull up Mesmer.
That was like ESO's one as well that you got.
Yeah.
This is Mesmer
Ugly.
the Impaler. Yeah.
See, at least EverQuest has Fiona Vi.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a crazy demonic creature.
I know. Why do they just put like demons and ugly things?
Yeah, I don't get that.
So interesting.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Did you end up signing up for Eternal Tombs beta? I signed up yesterday.
For which beta now?
Eternal Tombs? War of Dragnaroks?
Oh, Dragnaroks. Yeah, I talked to the developer this morning. He's actually little bean for everybody. I'm going to make an announcement about it later when I got the date, but he's getting me in early. So they're about to do a closed beta test, but they're going to let me show off the game before the beta test. So look forward to that. I'll do it now, so I don't have a date yet. He just said he's going to get me in early before that starts.
Nice.
So exclusive, Nathan Napalm. We'll be trying out Dragnarok. I'll be showing off to you guys and seeing what's up. Hopefully the developer will likely, I would assume, be on voice comms with me. So maybe even run around with me in the game, so he can kind of show me the ropes, because I've never even gotten to play that game yet.
Yeah, it's Eternal Tombs now, though.
Eternal Tombs, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why I get confused. I have to think for a second. Like, now is Eternal Tombs the one that changed their name? Yeah,
The game formerly known as
Dragnaroks, which I've made a few videos about. Now it's called Eternal Tombs. Action-based combat, indie team, but still, besides the combat, still trying for a old school approach.
Now, originally, when they were talking, they were saying magic was only for evil, the bad guys or something, but now they're talking like there's going to be magic in it?
Yes, they're definitely, from what I saw, is magic now, just in period. I think
Right.
maybe they saw people's outcry for Members Adrift and was like, never mind. We gotta do magic.
So that's two major things they've changed. The combat style from tab target to action combat, and now magic instead of no magic.
Oh, you mean changes from the original, what they were gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What they were going for, yeah.
almost like they don't know what they want their game to be.
Donnie, you're getting really quiet. Is he quiet for you?
He's
Nathan?
a little quiet, yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden you got real quiet.
So I turned down my game.
You're static.
I thought it would help.
Oh, you're just quiet now.
We need scalping laws like the EU has. Yeah, scalping is really annoying. It's gotten so out of control. It's almost
How do I sound
downright.
now?
Yeah, good.
Yep, that's better, babe. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, say somebody bought tickets for a show and they can't go, and they sold it for the same amount. I have no problem with that. You know, recouping their money because they can't go, but people just gouging like crazy or buying out stuff so that they can
That's
gouge.
the problem. They're buying it out, so normal consumers can't even buy the product, because, like, the PS5 was a really good example of that, where they were, like, Sony was trying to put out enough consoles for the consumer, but they would immediately get gobbled up by people who just wanted to resell them for twice the price.
Yeah. Drac and his eggs.
Yes, I blame Drac.
Yeah, Drac. People like Drac, who think
Yes.
whose second favorite snack to MMO game is water. You know,
You can't trust those kind of people.
can't trust the people who think that water is a snack. Okay.
That's right.
I'm joking. We love Drake. You can totally trust
Of
Drake.
course.
Drake's a great guy.
Absolutely. Speaking of snack, I found something today. I was so happy. I got almond butter that has no sugar. It's literally just ground up almonds and salt.
Okay. Ground up
so
almonds?
I put it on. Yeah. So it's like peanut butter, but it's almonds and it
Okay.
doesn't have any sugar in it.
I bet I would like that.
Yep. And I put it on my egg wraps
Uh-huh.
because I don't do flour. And it's like a little peanut butter roll, but almonds.
True test. Have you tried it with jelly on a sandwich?
Well, no, because that's got tons of sugar.
Oh, you're trying to avoid the sugar. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Sugar is the devil.
Yeah, it kind of is poison.
I'm grabbing my bag. It shouldn't be too bad.
Oh yeah. Now that we have an extra DPS, should be able
Yeah.
to kick butt.
Should be good.
It's the same with graphics cards too. Yeah, it's really annoying. Like it's to the point now where you can't just buy something. You know, you gotta get on these lists and win the lottery. That's why the PS5 you had to win the lottery, and graphics cards too. Remember that with like the I think that was during the 3000 series that
Yeah,
started.
the 3000. Yep.
Where you had to like win a lottery to even have the right to buy the product. My goodness.
Yeah. At that time, the best way to get them was to buy a system from someone.
Yeah, that's
rebuilt.
what I did. That's why the
That's what
computer
I
I'm
did.
using
Yeah,
it
that's what
right
we
now.
did.
It was the same price. It was actually cheaper
Cheaper.
to buy the
It was
entire
cheaper
system.
by a couple
Yeah.
$100 to buy a system than to buy a graphic card from a scalper.
Yep, that's sad.
Yeah, that's the pros and cons of online buying. Before, you couldn't just go
Right.
into a brick and mortar store to buy out something.
Right.
And hope to sell it.
Yeah,
Right.
because they'd have more in the back, and you know what I mean. Like they just stock more, and you just
And
kind of
it'd
be
be
wasting your
lag.
time.
Like, unless you're the first person into the store, you wouldn't buy all of them. And
Yeah.
online, you can just write a little script to auto buy.
We've also got a lot of people who got a lot of hoarders. Remember the toilet paper thing?
Yeah.
That was outrageous. We were having to buy toilet paper and mail it to people. Because
Yeah, we
still
got
had
lucky we
places that
never
had it.
ran out. But we had 6 butts here trying to get toilet paper where their limits are for one person.
We came close. We were down
Yeah,
to like
we
a
came
few
close.
rolls left before
Yeah.
it opened up.
There was a little store, like a mom and pop market here. They were selling it by the roll.
By the roll.
Now they weren't gouging too bad, but it was still unreasonable. But yeah, I don't even think that's legal to sell
No,
stuff
it's not.
individually like that when it comes in a pack.
Right. But
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Yeah, the
Yep.
government at that time, if I'm remembering correctly, I think they even opened up like a hotline or some kind of communication. Somebody was gouging prices to take advantage of the situation of the pandemic, then to contact them or something. Do you guys remember that?
No.
No sugar. It's one of the hardest things you can do when you're shopping for food. Yeah, I would think so. Sugar's in everything.
Yeah.
They try to put that little bit of sugar in everything. There's
Whether it's dextrose, corn syrup,
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah. The great toilet paper crisis. We'll be telling our grandkids about it. I was wiping my butt with leaves.
almost.
We were definitely to the point where we were telling the kids, teaching them how to be stingy with the toilet paper. Like,
Yeah.
don't be
Yeah.
rolling your fist,
All right.
around it.
Yeah, there was we didn't initially get hit
there a
by it
board in
because
here you guys wanted?
yeah. And I'll go ahead and repair and stuff too while we're here. We didn't get hit by it because my wife just shops at Costco. So, you buy one thing of toilet paper, you get like 5,000 of them. So that wasn't even hoarding. That's just the way you got to do it at Costco. So we had a bunch. But then everybody else was starting to have problems. So we realized we had a couple places here that was still normal. So we went and bought some and shipped it out to people. All right. I got the Exile Patrols, my favorite one.
I got
turtles.
Ashen Ridgebacks.
Ooh, Ashen... Oh, turtles. Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Ashen ones, though. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
And
All
so
right,
that
cool.
means I can pick it up from a different zone.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
Yep.
Yep.
You just can't have two in the same zone.
Oh, I was pressing Alt to sell my stuff here. Thought I was playing Pantheon.
And Catheria's got Exile Hunters.
What do you get? What was it?
Exile Hunters.
Okay, cool. Exiles will be easy, and so will turtles. They're both down towards the beach, and even if we got a thing up, we can even drag the turtles over to get turn ashen.
Nice.
So this is pretty good for a group to all get something that is all in a similar location. The deer one's the hard one, because you got to just run around through the woods.
Out.
Yeah.
Where we were, there was a lot of deer.
Yeah, there was some up there. I noticed that. I was thinking that in my head, like, next time I get that quest, I can run up here.
Mm-hmm. By the monolith.
Oh, that's a good call-out, Nugent. If you do ever have to use leaves, do not use dry leaves.
No. Yeah, that's... no.
I feel guilty for buying an expensive desk chair today, but mine, now the bracket is broken, so it's leaning to the right. Why do you feel guilty about it? You gotta have somewhere to sit your booty.
We're in this weird space right now, this last month and a half or so, where everything is freaking breaking.
Ooh.
And the weirdest crap.
Ooh,
like our
yeah.
garage door broke. Our van door broke.
Oh, boy.
Our handle on our door broke. Like, all these doors. That's just weird saying it out loud. I realize it's all doors.
And finally the TV.
And the TV died
Oh,
last night.
no.
Yeah,
Your main
like,
TV?
what the hell?
But your
yeah,
main
the
one?
main living room. Yeah.
I'm afraid our main
So-
TV's breaking, too. Because it's doing weird stuff.
We're going to be in a rough spot for a while trying to pay off all these damn doors and a TV.
We
The
went
garage
through...
door was like $500.
Over the summer, we went through our cabinets breaking. We had one where the whole front part that attaches that you grab to, you know, the whole front panel just pulled off. And then, like, all the little handles were coming loose and the hinges were falling out. And I just had to go through and, like, retighten everything. And the one that the thing came out in is still like that. It's just an open drawer now. It was our junk drawer. Now it's just open. You can just reach in there and grab a screwdriver. I kind of like it that way. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, that would drive me crazy. I'm OCD about closing cupboards.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a. It's not like it's even a drawer now. Now it's just a. You know, it's like a little. What do you call that little cubby hole for screwdrivers and stuff like that. Some people buy a TV with their refund. I'll buy a chair. I hope we get a good refund. I'm gonna buy one of those prompters. That would really up my game on YouTube because when I'll be reading chat off of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be looking at the camera. Plus for scripts and stuff, I'll be looking at the camera reading the script.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of when I start having money to do that, is the scripter thing, teleprompter thing, and lighting.
Yeah, lighting,
I want to get some good lighting because we're in the basement. So there's not good lighting down here.
Yeah, basements tend to absorb all the light for whatever reason. The lack of sunlight, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which sunlight is like the ultimate lighting.
Well, we do have windows. Like there's one beside me up above, like kind of high up. But we usually play at night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the ring lights, I think, are the best for streaming and or just lighting you up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the background's still kind of dim or whatever, and it looks good. Now, somebody has regular turtles, somebody has ashen, right?
I have regular.
Oh yeah, that this one counted for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the ashen.
As we run along the beach, hopefully we'll see. I was hoping that one would be up, but it wasn't. So, as we run along, hopefully we'll catch one near some turtles we can pull it to.
Yeah, Bounty, you're going to be doing our tax stuff soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're preparing ours too. Probably next week. So turtles and exiles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we lose? Is Catheria with us? Yeah, I see her now.
Hiding under the turtle.
Yeah. It's the first refund I didn't spend on bills. That's what ours will mainly go to. We've had a rough December, January, February. It's been brutal.
Yep, with all our crap breaking, that's probably all it's going to go to.
Get all your doors fixed.
Well, I already bought the door handle for the front door, so that's done. We replaced that one, and then we already paid for the garage door.
Did the front door, is that the one that came loose?
Like the door handle itself
Yeah,
broke. Yeah.
Did it fall off though, or did it just get real loose?
No, just real loose, so
Yeah.
that like the little thumb thing to open the lever wasn't working.
Oh, I see. My daughter loves sitting on my belly watching a stream. I miss my daughter being all little, laying on my belly.
Yep, special times.
Now, me and my daughter bond by me using slang the wrong way to piss her off.
That sounds drip.
Yeah, drip is my favorite one to use wrong. I love it. I was into her all night last night. She's like, please stop using that word. Because my wife had made some fries and she pulled them out of the deep fryer. And I was like, man, look at the drip on those fries. Oh my gosh. Every time I can.
You got any Riz over there?
Yeah, I might have to start using that wrong too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it right in the worst kind of ways sometimes. Like, kids, y'all go to your room. I'm gonna riz up your mom.
Oh, we got two.
Got to, yeah, kill the scavenger first because it's lower level. Should die a little quicker.
Probably gonna want some drink. Get that mana.
Yeah.
Stamina.
Drink a little tea, make a little pee. Crocodile. I feel like the Ashen Turtle's gonna be a hard one. We do need an MMO that you can skin humans. I don't see why you can't. I don't understand.
No, I'm not for it.
Oh crap! Run these off. Run these off. Okay, never mind. We only got two. Kill the little exile first. The smaller one. There we go. The new WoW expansion pack coming looks so cool, but I hate when what the game has become. What was I didn't see anything except for like the thumbnails. I saw a bunch of people like Belluar, Asmongold reacting to Belluar, being like the new WoW expansion. I forget what it's called, War Within. That it's already dead. Like, what were they talking about? Just because they fired a bunch of people?
That's the one where they have all 3 coming out, like already planned.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like a trilogy of expansions.
Yeah. I'm interested in that. I've been playing some Dragon... What is it? Dragon... something. Dragonflight.
Dragonflight, yeah.
I'm putzing around with that.
Every World of Warcraft expansion ever. Oh my gosh, this looks bad. Actually, this looks good. But actually, it sucks. But maybe it will be good. Yeah, that's true.
There's always hope.
There's always hope, yeah. You always hope that they've learned from their mistakes, and this time, they're gonna get it.
I think they learn what makes them money, really.
That is it, of course, yeah. Belluar is clickbait king, yeah, that's true. I like that other guy that's always with them. I don't even know his name. There's the other guy. Always they're talking to each other. I like the other guy more than I like Belluar.
Like, there's still lots of people playing live, and now they have the classic servers for people that don't like the way that live went. So
yep, yeah.
They can make money doing all the things.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job of classic for sure. EverQuest gets a little bit of credit for that because Holly Longdell.
Mm-hmm.
Kill the looter first. I'm gonna try to drop that scavenger. She's creeping. There she went. The trading show, or I'm sorry, the trading post seems done. It's become a fashion show. It was a good idea. That seems like a more fun way to make people want to log back in. Make them check what's on the trading post and do the things to get the points to go buy from the trading post. I thought it was a good idea, but, you know, I don't play WoW retail. I just went and looked at it, pretty much. It was like, I see. I see how it works. And then I logged out.
You just don't care for it?
Yeah, I just don't like retail. I just don't like the combat's too, it's too clicky, Too much going on. Too fast paced. Too non-strategic, and I just feel like the world isn't fun to explore anymore. Any of the old, when I'm leveling up, I have fun, but as soon as I get to any of the newer expansions, it don't feel good to me.
I was enjoying going through the story in Dragonflight. And I made one of those new dragon races.
Right? With the new...
I think it was Destruction. It was fun.
The race comes as a new class, right?
Yeah, but you can go healer or whatever. I went
damage.
Oh,
right. They have one of each. They have a damage dealer, healer, and tank. Is that right?
Yeah, in the specs, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was having fun with it. A lot tougher than my druid. My feral druid.
Is anybody getting credit for these?
No, because I have turtles.
Let's run back and kill some turtles. And I'm hoping that thing opens up there. Retail's closer to Diablo than Classic. I enjoyed the latest raid, to be honest. Still playing the same priest I had in original Classic, Dragonflight. Oh, well, that's interesting. To have went all the way through.
Yeah, I tried playing my druid, and I got, I don't know, a bit into it, and I just found it was too tough to solo. Where the evoker is really tough. It's a caster that can wear, like, medium armor.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. You got the firepower of, like, a wizardy type.
Are they considered OP, or do they balance them? Sounds pretty OP.
I would consider it. Yeah, I would consider it OP. Compared to my feral druid, anyway. I don't mind classes being better than others. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either. I typically don't play class just because it's the best one. You know what I mean? When they added looking for raid, it kind of took out my desire to be in a guild. I guess I play MMOs to get friends to experience content together. Yeah. I think that's the biggest missing piece to World of Warcraft of late. I posted a pic of my daughter Drew during COVID and the toilet paper shortage. Oh, hang on. I gotta see this. I don't see it. Random conversations? I don't see it in there.
Oops.
I don't know if I get this thing's attention or not. Hey, turtle.
Hey, you.
You want to attack me? We can't hit you. There we go. All right. Took him a minute. He's like, oh, wait, food. Right in front of my face.
I like their crabs. They look pretty cool. Oh, crabs attack you?
Oh, kill insect crabs? Uh-oh. Okay, we'll kill the crab first. I would assume it'll be easier.
Put the ridge back to sleep?
Yeah, if you can. Crab put me to sleep. Had 2 long-term guilds, both fell apart due to drama. when you back them out of the water a little bit. It's a big old turtle. Imagine.
How did my heal not hit anyone but me? Dang it. Wasted a magic one. Alchemy one.
Yeah.
Was in a guild called Empire and EverQuest. We had GOD came out and those raids broke us. Most quit because they were too annoying, or is it turtley enough for the Turtle Club? I think so. I mean, as a knight who looks like a turtle because of my shield, I would say yes. They're tough. Okay.
Yeah, from what I heard, the Gates of Discord expansion
Oh, Plane of
was
Time.
overtuned. Like, it was meant for like 5 levels higher, and it never made the level cap didn't go up, so that's why it was so hard.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's understandable, Wild Relic. Cleared all the bosses at Gates of Discord. Tuned for level 70, but max was 65. I see.
That's what it was, right? I knew. Yeah.
We took off around then too because
Yes.
everything was summoning us.
Right. That's when we quit.
And we were distance like casters. It was annoying.
Yep, that was the expansion that killed our live run.
Yeah, as soon as a game becomes annoying, you're probably not going to play it too much more, you know?
Especially
Nope.
when there's other options. Like,
Yeah.
you know, back when EQ was the only game around, it could be as annoying as it wanted to. And where else would you go?
Yeah. There's a fine line between difficult and annoying.
Yes, yes.
And I find that a lot, especially like, you know, average person comes home from work, they got a little time to game, they want to relax, they don't want to be stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Difficult is different than being stressed out. And I think a lot of developers didn't get that part, and they started making games easy. And
Right.
it's like, well, that's not quite the same thing, you know?
Right.
Like, you can still be a difficult game, but not be annoying.
Yeah.
Too many debuffs, in my opinion. Like, and when I say that, I mean like you get silenced. Everything silences you, or so you can't cast magic or something like that. And like, it's not like it's one mob type, or it's like everything does it. That's really annoying. Difficult test your skill, annoying test your patience. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody likes their patience to be, Oh, here we go. Here's that picture her daughter drew during COVID. Hoarder Lands. It's that time of the year edition. Got toilet paper on his back. That's hilarious.
Are you going to be working on Cringe Pony tonight?
Yep. Going right back to work. I finished one completely right before stream, and I looked up and it was 6, so I haven't even exported. So I'm going to go back now that I've had a break. Because the thing about cringe sometimes is when I'm working on it, I'll think of funny stuff, and I'll add stuff that wasn't originally part of it, or etc. And then I'll work on another cringe, or I'll go use the bathroom or eat or whatever. And when I come back and watch it again, I realize that it's not so good. You know what I mean? And I have to change it again. Or that it's just
Nice.
too confusing is usually what I run into. I'll come back, nobody's even gonna... Like, I went so inside joke on this one that nobody's even gonna get it. That's usually my problem.
Yeah, we have to explain the joke.
Yeah, we have to explain the joke. It's not so good.
And by caliber, I mean...
Yeah.
This is a really good one, though. There's some really high-quality absurdities in here. And the taste test. Haven't filmed that yet. I'm waiting till tomorrow to film that. Find out if my wife can truly taste color.
I'm stunned for a very long time. What the heck? Why am I still stunned? I've been stunned the whole time. I'm still stunned. Jeez. I didn't get one heal off. I was stunned the entire time.
Was that hard or annoying?
That's annoying.
Yeah, that would be annoying. Did you see the new Borderlands trailer? It looks absolutely awful. No, I did not. Yeah, fresh eyes. That's exactly right, Mr. C. You take a break and you come back and you're like, whoa! Whoa! That does not look good. Oh no, Grando Reaper. Oh my gosh. You couldn't have come in my chat and said anything more hideous to read, could you?
I can think of something.
I reinstalled Guild Wars 2 today, he says.
I reinstalled Fractured.
Oh, did you really? How come?
No, I was trying to find something worse.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. Like, dang. I was gonna, on the fly, see if I couldn't talk to Bounty on the side and be like, dude, you might want to check up on Sparrow.
She's losing it.
It was the Bahama Mama.
Yeah,
yeah, it was the alcohol. I can see that. That would make sense. Dude, Grando, dude. You going through that bad of a time, huh?
Times are tough.
Dang.
I'm feeling desperate too.
But have you
I just
considered...
keep like jumping around.
Have you considered playing something as awful as that, though?
Fractured? No. Guild Wars 2 I liked.
Oh, you liked it. Okay.
Did. I liked their take on the Druid Ranger, which was a pet class, and you could go and tame all different kinds of animals. It's a really great idea.
Yeah. I think the only reason I can't like Guild Wars 2 is I didn't hate it until we grouped. And I did group content, like exclusively. It was bad.
I agree with you. The group content in Guild Wars 2 is awful.
Yeah, I would be dreading getting on the very first MMO 101 back in the day with Minus. I would dread it because the first one we did was Guild Wars 2. And when I was leveling up, because we wanted to get to a certain level so we could do the first dungeon or whatever, didn't hate it, didn't love it, but didn't hate it, you know. And then as soon as we did that dungeon,
yeah, the dungeons were not good.
Especially the early ones. They probably got better.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I didn't last that long.
I'm going to assume they had to get better because people like Guild Wars 2. Overall, across the internet, every year somebody will say that Guild Wars 2 is their favorite MMO. And these are normal-seeming people. You know what I mean? So it had to get better.
But are they soloing? Are they?
They might just be solo.
The world fights are cool.
All right.
The crafting is cool. There's like a lot of cool elements, but the grouping is awful. I agree with you.
Yeah, and that to me, if you ruin the grouping, that's the least fun thing. Oh, I'm gone. I'm out. Because, like, I'll even say this, like, Elder Scrolls Online. Super soloable, you can play that like a normal Elder Scrolls game, and I do that all the time. But when I do a dungeon with a group, I actually have fun. It's good. It's not my favorite style of dungeon grouping, but it's good, and I have fun.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And classes, man. I need my classes to have identity and...
My ranger had identity. Like, I definitely felt like I was a cool druid taming beasts across the land.
I did not feel like a paladin. I felt like a piece of trash.
and it wasn't worth doing the dungeons. They were really hard to
No.
do, and the reward was like something ridiculous, like one piece of gold or something.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah. We didn't like the dungeons at all.
For the effort you had to put into it, it was not worth it.
And wasn't it only 4 people?
I
wanna say.
I don't know. I thought it was
Because I thought we played with our couple friends.
And we
Can't remember.
yeah, we didn't have a full group though.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah. It was just. I remember being frustrated by it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a game that annoyed me for sure. When I grouped. And there was something about the way they did the boss mechanics. It was annoying. It wasn't fun. It wasn't difficult. I mean, it was difficult, but it was difficult because it was annoying. Like that stupid fire creature you had to drag through a maze. Oh, that was sucked. Ugh. But if they made a Guild Wars 3, I would be there for launch day to try it out.
I already told Sarah, like, I think we're the type of people, we'll be at any MMO.
It's almost
the
true.
first day.
Yeah.
It's the excitement of a new MMO, you can't, nothing better.
Yeah, it has to actually be, like, obvious trash for me to be like, I'm not even going to show up for launch day on this one.
Right, like a mobile game.
Yeah, mobile, yeah, not coming for that. Or a multi-platform that's actually just a mobile port on PC.
Right. But you give us any kind of, you know, stab at an MMO and we're all going to come in.
Most
and
will.
try it.
Yeah, the next Korean one I'm looking at is... I do not think it's going to turn out to be great, but Throne and Liberty. I'll be trying that.
Oh, I'll be trying it for sure.
Everybody's opinions seem to be going back and forth on that one.
Yeah, it is. Hills and Tribes, that's the one. That's the one.
And my oldest, I showed him the Blue Protocol little preview, and he looked interested because he likes that Japanese anime.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that one.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Very much. It looks so much like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I would say though, one nobody's talking about, and that could be bad news, or it could just be that the developers just got their heads down. They released their trailer, and now they're just finishing up the game because it's supposed to come out this year. Is Chrono Odyssey? That one's looking pretty interesting too. That one's more realistic style. It's made in Korea, but it's hiding it. You
just
can't
the
tell.
name alone is horrible. The first half.
Chrono?
Yeah.
Oh, because of Chrono with the K. See, Chrono, when I first hear it, I think of Chrono Trigger, and that's how it's spelled. CHRONO. And then I think of Chrono like EverQuest second. But yeah, you're right. Chrono. That is spelled with the K. That would have been not good. The Odyssey of the Chrono. That could be the name of the next EverQuest expansion. Chrono Odyssey. Well, let's take you on a journey through the Chrono. And your wallet.
Yep. Only $250 for the expansion.
Comes with 5 Chrono.
Yeah.
Once human? Yeah. Yeah, I've looked into that a little bit. I need that fantasy though.
I mean, we play Embers.
Yeah, it's fantasy. It's just low.
I suppose.
Has magic now still called low fantasy? Yeah, the magic is situational. For now, till they release that caster class. Yeah, Mr. C. Eloy likes to call it science fiction fantasy. Which, yeah, isn't that how she says it?
Yep.
I don't like that term, but the way she's defining it, I agree with. It's science fiction through the lens of fantasy. Like, it's not like it's science fiction like there's, you know, big mechs
there's
roaming
aliens.
around or anything. There is aliens, and there is like, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like they're using fantasy tropes in a way that to them in this world is science.
Right.
You know? I don't know how else to say it. I don't like using that term because I feel like when you say science fiction, people think of mechs and robots and
Yeah.
futuristic
space.
cities and space and galactic fantasy, right? That's
Star
what people
Wars.
think of. Yeah,
Star Trek, Eve Online.
right.
Yep.
Whereas if that's what you're into, I don't think you'd be into this game.
Right.
But if you're into
exactly.
fantasy, you probably will like this game. As long as you're also into, you know, classic style MMOs, slow progression, chilling, not rushing.
I've gotten 10% tonight. Oh,
It's not too
that's
bad
a bit.
for a chill
That's a
night.
bit slow for me still. I
Yeah.
have to admit.
Let's go pull some more exiles. Those should be really good for you guys.
I got 8%.
I am glad we found somewhere else to get some XP though. 'cause
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
Yeah.
a good change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A little break from the dungeons.
Yep.
If we go past this buildings here along the shore,
Mm-hmm.
will there be
For
turtles?
the EV, yeah.
We can
Is this
try. Yeah,
There
let's
is
try.
an EV on the other side of this.
Yeah, let's see. The heck is that in front of us?
Yeah, it looks weird.
Oh, it's one of the other
I
others.
got an ad. It's a single up.
It's the more rare other.
Oh yeah, I've
Oh,
never
was
seen
it?
it.
Yep.
Huh.
Was that a res spot or something?
We call them the other others.
The other.
the other white meat.
Ooh, I like the little icon on that headpiece.
Yeah, that's I've never seen that before.
The other from another mother.
Yeah, the other from another mother.
Nice,
That's it.
Mr. Steve.
I like that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna kill our way through these.
Okay.
Little one-ups. I like sci-fi that doesn't try to be super serious. I enjoy Anarchy Online, but just like Star Citizen. Interesting. I kind of very rarely like sci-fi. It has to be absurdly
Has to be a really good story.
Yeah, it
Yep.
has to be believable and really good. And I like the grittier sci-fi, not the fancy, polished, everything looks brand new. I like the I would say Stargate had it, a little bit of grit to it, as Star Wars
Have you
definitely
watched?
had it.
Have you watched The Expanse yet?
No, but I want to. Everybody's told
It's
me to.
good. It's good.
What's that on again?
Prime?
Okay, well, we had that.
Yep. The first season, Bounty and I thought was pretty slow, but by the time we got to the end of the first season, we were getting hooked on it.
Okay.
Because we actually quit after 2 or 3 episodes. And then we ended up coming back to it because everybody was just raving about it. We're like, well, maybe we should give it another try. And we're just starting the last season now, season 6.
Frankenstein by Mary Shelley was the first science fiction. Actually, you can go back in time. You can find tales of going through space and everything way, way, way back in the day. Of like space travel and I think she might have invented the genres and it got a genre name. But there are really old books. like ancient, that talk about where they were just like, they could see the moon and the stars, and there was some people that wrote some really crazy stories about people traveling and exploring other planets and stuff. It's pretty interesting.
Well, I guess they can't make any more Expanse shows because it's too dang expensive. So I'm going to take Crow Singer's advice. And what she does, she watched the whole thing and then she picked up the books where the seasons ended.
That makes sense.
And she said it was worth it.
Yeah,
She
I would
really
say if you
enjoyed
got
that.
the option to always do that, watch the movie and/or show, then read the books. That way you can enjoy both.
I'm the opposite. I have to read the book first, or else I won't finish the book. If I know the whole story, I won't finish the books. So I have to do the books first and then enjoy the movie. But for you, does the movie help you just visualize the books better? Is that why you like doing it?
No, I just think if you read the book first, you're not going to like the movie. They cannot do it as good
They
as the
never
book
adapted,
because
really. I agree with
That's
you.
true.
they don't have as much time. It's got a director who may see a different vision when he read that book than what you did. It's just you're never going to be satisfied. But I found that if you watch the movie and you like the movie, and it's way easier to like the movie if you haven't read the book, and it interests you at all, but you've heard people say the book's better, then you can read the book and be like, oh, wow, because it added this character, because it had this extra scene, and that added context to this and that. And then you'll actually go back and watch a movie and respect it even more for the visual kind of liberties they had to take to pull it off in an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what Sparrow's saying in this case is that, oh, here's one.
Yeah, we got one.
Is that the show doesn't finish the story.
Oh.
So you pick up the book to finish the story.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It got too expensive for them to be able to finish it, apparently.
So then you got to read it if you want to find out what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it got canceled.
It didn't get canceled. Well, they just
I don't know.
couldn't
Keep going?
keep going. I guess it's canceled, but it wasn't like because it was bad. It's just that it was too expensive.
Yeah, canceled infers that it didn't do good. Nobody liked it.
Right.
Right.
It was doing great, but it just got too crazy expensive. We can tell we're on the season 6, and the amount of CGI they have in it is insane. It's like a movie amount. And I'm like,
Movie
no wonder-
quality.
Movie quality. And I'm like, no wonder they ran out of money.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think you're right, P-Star. I wasn't arguing that that's when they classified science fiction. But all I'm saying is technically, even though they didn't call it science fiction back then, there was really ancient old space travel books. I've actually read one of them, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. See if I can find what that one was called. Yeah, Kepler's Dream in 1608. About a guy who travels to the moon. There was another one, I swear it was even older than that one, though.
How was your drink, Bounty? Was it good?
It was good, yes. I'm pulling a Turk too. I'm dying.
That's what you get for pulling a turtle.
Oh, crap. Hang on, I'm coming. I was just trying to find this old book I was talking about. There's one written back in ancient Greece time. I cannot find it, but there is one. But they didn't call it a science fiction back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it wasn't a novel. Right, it wasn't a novel.
He's gonna be on me because I healed. Oh, you got him. He did a little tailspin. You see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was great.
Did it hurt you? Did it slap?
No.
Okay.
Not me, anyway. He's like, "Arr!"
Hopefully we're close enough to the Ember.
Yeah, I see the little glowy go under him, maybe.
Yeah, Frankenstein's a really good book. I agree with that a lot.
Never read it.
It's really good. It reads well today, too. Some of those books don't, in my opinion. That one still reads good. I think Dracula reads good, too. That's still a dark, scary little book, man. It holds up. My kids I read the entire book to my kids, and they sat there in a trance. And we finished it in like 2 days because they wanted more and more and more.
The Bram Stoker's one?
Bram Stoker, yep.
Yeah, that's what I was reading for my book club.
It's good. Like, there's some parts where, you can, it shows its age, but most of the time when it's showing its age, it makes it creepier.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they didn't have, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't have the kind of technology we have today, so it makes the whole situation much darker. And the way everything's described and the superstitions around it and all that stuff, it's just so good.
Yeah, I wish they hadn't sexualized it so much for the movies, because I really enjoyed the movies, but it was overdone.
Yeah, it was tastefully done in the book, and it was not tastefully done in the movies.
In the movie, yeah. Yeah, the book, as far as I got anyway, so far, I don't get any of that really out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it insinuates that he has like an allure to women, right? But it's not like it doesn't be disgusting about it.
I'm done my turtles. I don't know.
I've got one of 15.
Oh, because it's ashen?
Yeah.
Aw, that's horrible.
Yeah, this one's going to take a while.
Yeah, how many do you have to kill?
14 more.
Oh my gosh, it gave you 15 Ashens?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull another one down there in the water. Let's go ahead and grab them now. I thought these crocodiles would eat KOSs. Because the chance of them going Ashen it's like 90%. Oh yeah. Glad you can do that.
You think this will be far enough? It looks like it.
The last one
I think
didn't.
so.
Yeah, I don't know how close you have to be.
Let me pull him a little closer.
No,
oh,
he's gonna stun me.
I saw the little thing glow here. So
you pulled him on me, so he stuns me.
Oh, when he faces you? Okay.
No, when I'm in his hitbox. Like if he's standing on me.
Well. There we go.
There we go. Yay. Only 13 more to go.
The Way of Kings probably is the longest book I've ever read.
Can we count series, or are we talking about one singular book?
Series would be Wheel of Time. I read all 14. 14 books.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't remember how many is in mine. I'm going to look it up.
Right now I'm rereading the Farseer trilogy, and then whatever the trilogy is called after that completes the story from Robin Hobbs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've heard that one.
No, I haven't.
It's good.
My longest, if we can count series, is going to be The Dark Tower. Eight books.
Mm-hmm.
That was 8 books?
I read probably 5 or 6 of those.
It's a really good series.
It was really good. I was sad I had to put it down, honestly.
Well, you told me about this, but I forgot.
Things.
What was it about that one?
Well, basically the demon having its way with the chick on the altar.
Uh-huh.
I was like, no, I'm out. That was it.
Anyone here read the Bible cover to cover? I mean, not in one sitting, but yes. I have read the entire Bible, I don't know, if at least a few times. My favorite thing in the Bible is just open it up. Just open it up and start reading.
Yeah, I mostly get it just from doing studies, and we read like 3 readings at Mass every Sunday, and they go through 3 different cycles, so we go through a lot of the Bible in 3 years.
Do you guys have a setup? I know a lot of them do, where I don't know the timetable here, but after X amount of time has passed, technically you've covered the entire Bible.
Probably all 3.
Yeah, our church does that, but I think it's on a, I don't remember if it's 2 or 3 years, something like that, though, where if you're there for every service, they've read the entire Bible to you by that point.
Pretty much, yep.
Yeah, I go straight to the New Testament. The Old Testament I've read much less. Usually I go to the Old Testament for a specific, because people love to argue Christianity using some verse from the Old Testament. So I'll go for the context of it, because people get the context wrong. Like, they'll be like, God told people to genocide people. Bro, that wasn't people. Those were Nephilim. Those were demonic creatures that they were killing all of.
I mean, the whole kill every man, woman, and child.
Yeah, and leave no stone unturned and all that. Like, that wasn't people, guys. Now, the flood was, he destroyed the world, except for, what was it, 8 people.
Wasn't that Jericho or something?
That's another one where he did that, yeah. The walls of Jericho. They blew the trumpets and everything fell.
Yeah.
Those were giants. Or I'll go to the Old Testament for a reference that was a prophecy for Christ, or a the prophets from the Old Testament telling something that Jesus would fulfill. I'll go to the Old Testament for that too. But I have read through the whole time. The first time actually I ever read the Bible was when I was a kid, and this technically counts.
I'm out of stamina.
I got the graphic novel of the entire Bible. Have you guys ever seen that before? That's how my dad got me to read the Bible when I was a kid. He bought me. It was a big, thick, freaking thing. But every single line from the Bible was in it, but it was in graphic novel form.
No, I haven't. Wow.
I bought one for my kids when they were young too.
Oh, hey, Raish. Yeah, child sacrifice is kind of frowned upon in the Bible.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if we'll be able. Oh wait, where did he see the turtle near the EV?
Yeah, closer. Like we run back.
We're way too far from it now.
And you can't really pull them down because they leash back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the ground is even as far
Glowy
as,
here, yeah.
glowing.
Yeah, it goes pretty
So
far.
it's pretty good. So we might have been able to pull the last turtle to it.
I cannot even spell the word read. Reading isn't for everybody. My wife's not a big reader.
Reading's hard.
Yeah, and Bounty likes the audiobooks because he's not a big reader, but he likes stories.
Audiobooks are awesome.
Where I can't do audiobooks. I need something to look at or my mind goes off.
I used to not even understand the allure of an audiobook until I was driving all the time, and then I started putting them in just to help me, because I don't like to drive. So, like, that would keep me entertained. And I was getting to read a book, sort of. And I found that, like, that's a really good art form, man. Those people that read these audiobooks are so good at it. You know, that I was like, it was almost like I was reading it. And I was, you know, it was a time where I can't do anything anyway. I'm driving, so.
Yeah, I love my audiobooks.
I want to say something to you, Corey, real quick that you might want to research before you throw Enoch in the trash. Jesus quoted from it. That's the reason I consider it canonical. He quoted from it. Therefore, to me, which, you know, people are free to, you know, disagree with that or whatever, but Jesus quoted from the Book of Enoch. Specifically.
Yeah, but he also quoted by other books that aren't in the Protestant versions too.
Like what? I don't remember.
Like Wisdom, Book of Wisdom.
Well, whatever Jesus quotes, I believe it, right? He said it, bam, I believe it. Then, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't aware of anything that he quoted from besides gospel, but if he said it, then I'll read it, right? If he is quoting from anything, then I want to know about it. You know what I mean? So that's why I agree with the Book of Enoch, because why would he quote from a false teaching, right?
Well, you can have a book say a correct thing without the book being completely correct.
I would argue that I would argue that Jesus knew exactly how everybody would feel at all times in all places, and that he was very specific with every word being perfect. Therefore, if he quoted from something, he expected you to know it. The people who was there, he expected to know it. That's why he quoted from, because he knew they knew the context. And for future generations, he expected us to go look at it. That's the way I see it. Like, you know, timeless words, you know, of wisdom across all ages. So that's why if he says something about it, and I find out that it's from XYZ, I'm going to go look at XYZ then. Because I want to understand the full... Because when he was talking to those people, they understood exactly the context of what he was coming from. We kind of don't, maybe, sometimes.
Not even close.
Yeah.
We're not as steeped and educated in that kind of, especially Old Testament stuff.
The Book of Enoch is an Old Testament book, is it? That's what you're saying, Benny?
I don't know the books. There's like
Enoch is not an Old Testament book.
Yeah, it's not included. Yeah, it's not considered canonical. No. So when the meeting of Nicaea or whatever it was, when they decided what books were canonical, it was not included. And I think the main reason why was it's wild. It's a wild book. I think they were just like, this one's a little wild. Let's exclude it. I don't know the story behind it. I'm taking a guess. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're not religious or what have you, and you don't think that Jesus held wisdom and he wasn't who he said he was, then you could say that whatever you want to say. But I do. Alright, this turtle should definitely be in there, too. We should be getting 2 stones with 1 bird, right? You have regular turtles. Are you still getting credit when they're ashen, Sparrow?
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, you're done. Nice. Did you only have 10?
No, I had 15,
oh,
but we killed a lot of regular turtles.
True. Take a bite, turtle.
Oh my gosh, when they go on me like that, they stun me.
Yeah, I tried to look it up and got somebody killed. I don't remember the exact part. Hopefully Grando finds it.
I'm out of stamina.
Alright, let's rest. Was the thing gone? No. May have to pull him back a bit.
Yeah, at least to me, the veins lit up right about here.
Okay. See if that's close enough. Go, Ashen Turtle. Oh, there we
There
go.
you go.
Nice, good job.
Ah, I'm stunned. He ran on me.
Yeah, he stunned me too. There we go. I like the way these look, Ashen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these ashen ones take all my mana because it's like 2 mobs.
Oh crap. That crab. I didn't know it was on us. If the universe was formed randomly, then it can randomly unmake itself anytime. Also means life is pointless since you're just a random convergence or accident, yeah. Oh, I recently moved in with my brother in San Diego, and where he lives is walking distance from about 3 restaurants. It's nice, except for when I'm at my computer, I can smell all the good food. Yeah. I lived in a place like that one time where if we opened the window, it would waft in all kinds of delicious food, and you'd just be hungry all the time. Yeah, and yeah, Corey, there's a big debate, which I don't even know what side I'm on, to be honest with you, about the whole Sons of God references, specifically in the Old Testament. But it specifically says there were Nephilim in those days, right? And there was so after as well. That's the main one that. And then if you want to find out who that is in more details, the only book I'm aware of that gives any context is the Book of Enoch, because that's kind of the end of that conversation in Genesis.
Out of stam again.
Or Nephilim, however you say it. How many more do you have left, Bounty?
9.
Dang. For an Ashen only, that was a lot.
I know, usually they give 5 when it's Ashen.
Yeah.
Some special name.
Maybe you'll get a super bonus reward.
Right.
Probably not.
Probably not. This is Embers.
Is it still? Oh yeah, it's doing the ground thing.
That's still there.
Yeah, I think that's a closed one, so it should always be there, even if it opens. If it opens, though, we can actually walk right up to it, and there should be some turtles come out of it, because that's one of the mobs in the dungeon.
Oh, really?
I believe I'm right. I could be wrong.
Oh, this one didn't turn.
Nope. Bad luck on that one. I see one way down the beach, though. I bet we can drag him back a bit.
Some of these tasks are like epic quests.
I think that's about as far as the glow went. Was about here.
Oh, see the glow's still going? No, right here.
Oh, I can't see
right
it.
Right here. This is where mine stopped. The last burst.
Yeah, mine wasn't showing when you were saying that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's random for each person, yeah.
really?
Yeah, I've noticed that, too, because when they first invented it and put it in the game, we were being like, there it is! And then nobody, and then later somebody said, oh, now I've seen it.
Okay.
So it's client side. Or, I mean, is that right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, probably client side.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to drag it all the way back here.
I'm gonna try. It's pretty far. You got some
Yeah.
little ants over there.
Okay, hold on. This one went further.
Maybe
This
if I-
one went to... Do you see me? It went as far as here.
Okay, okay.
So we're hoping. Because, yeah, if you go too far, he just breaks off and runs back.
Yay!
Hey! 8 more.
There's a
Okay,
croc
this
on
is-
us
oh, you
too.
got- Seven of 5.
Nice.
5, 15. I wish.
Ashen crocodile. But I'd like to mention, while you guys are talking about all that in chat, that none of that is important to salvation. Right? So if you don't believe that, if you do believe that, it doesn't matter. We're just... interpretations of history is all. That's all. So it doesn't matter, right? Getting hung up on something like that isn't really a big deal, you know? Like, it's not, you know, there's not going to be some quiz when you get to heaven and he'd be like, do you believe in the Nephilim? No! You know, like, that's not how it works, so. I mean, it's important to some, like, it's important to me because I can look into around the world at fables and things they claim in different cultures is true, and I can translate it better with that mindset of that's the way things were at one point, and that's why you had gods that people actually believed in, because I think they were physical creatures that actually existed, or giants, and they find giant skulls, or what's the oldest book in the world? The Odyssey. That we keep finding evidence that book actually wasn't fiction, you know, etc. So all that just makes more sense to me in that particular bucket. However, it's not that important, right? It's just cool. Just cool things to think about. Like, I've got a very, like...
I'm out of stamina. Ooh, that was close.
That was really close. I've got pretty much my entire family's pretty Christian, but, like, we all vary on certain topics, but none of them are, none of them on salvation, right? So that's all that really matters.
I don't have a half stam.
Ooh, I want them, though. I want them. All right, we'll wait. I'll do this so I can heal a little faster. I need to eat and drink too. Wait, are you talking about people do that in real life, Peace Dog? Or are you talking about in that game? That they do power? Oh, you said rocket powered, so I guess obviously you're talking about a game. There's some kind of RC boat thing that happens in close to our house. We can hear it all the time if we're outside. I don't know what they're doing, but it's on water somewhere down from our house. We can hear them, like, and it's loud as crap. I don't know if they're racing. I don't know what they're doing. I never went and looked, but we can hear it. It's kind of far from our house, but we can hear it.
Is it glowing this far, Bella?
Yes, it's under my feet. It was glowing.
Nice.
So this should be good, right?
Yes.
It would suck to only be like a few feet from it.
Right. He's definitely sitting on the vein.
I haven't looked into that, Corey. I'm not aware of that. People have done real-life versions of Rocket League, and they even... Ooh, he turned. They even sell an official set. Oh, nice. That is cool. Without the rockets, of course, right?
That's a good point, Cassie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been saving mine, too, and I'm pretty full.
I've been maxed out and forgetting to use it, too.
I'm finally at the level where we're about to probably... Oh, crocodile. We'll be unlocking my extra 50 essence.
Oh, nice.
I think you got to be level 35, which I am, but I don't have enough friends who are. But everybody's really close. I think Dymlos just hit 35. We're all really close. And then I'll know how to do it, and then when you guys get there, we can do it.
Sounds good.
throw us some heals with magic.
Yeah, it's awesome killing so many of these embers because of that. Two turtles. Perfect. Even though we're probably close to wrapping up, I told him that, and Naos wants to join for our last little bit. All right.
I hate when he goes on me though, because he stuns me.
I know he always switches targets when he turns.
Yeah.
I'll rest a little bit before we grab the other turtle.
That croc killed me.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
crap. I didn't even know it was on you till just now.
It killed Kathira and then it killed me.
Good boy. Not good. I don't have my magic thing up just yet. There we go. Ugh. Probably not enough. Nope. Crap. Survive! Oh no. Run!
We're gonna wipe.
It is about time to wrap up, so it's time to wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We mentioned wrapping up. That's why this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Science is cool and all, but I'm pretty sure they found a giant wiener that would say it's a natural formation while Elon Musk laughs.
All right.
Giant wiener on Mars.
Kathira made it.
All right. I'm just taking a little break on the shore here. It's a nice sunbathing. That's all.
Just
Dorka
all working on her
Chew!
tan.
Dorkachu just subscribed for the second month over on Twitch. Thank you, Dorkachu. Thank you so much.
Our healer's up.
Okay, just let me get some stamina. I'll get everybody up.
Gillo, perfect timing for a puppet dance. I'm going to do the best one to celebrate Dorkachu's second month on Twitch. Here we go. Thank you so much, Dorkachu. Awesome. My wife had made smoothies last night when I got off the stream, right? Which is ironic because Drac made his number 4 favorite snack was a smoothie. But my wife had made those, and when I got the stream, she was like, "Go grab a smoothie. I put some rum in yours." Okay, so I opened the fridge, and there's a smoothie on the top shelf, and there's a smoothie on the bottom shelf. Okay, they look the same. And so I'm like, which one has the rum in it? And she couldn't remember. So she was like, I'm pretty sure it's the top shelf one. So I get it and I drink it, and I you know, it's not a lot of rum, so I thought there was some rum in it, but I wasn't 100% sure. And it was like way later that night. My son, he works at the gym, and he came home, and I look over and he's drinking one, right? So I'm like, oh boy, that, you know, what if I got it wrong, you know? So I kept asking him, like, how do you feel? He's like, I feel fine. I'm like, you don't feel a little weird or anything? He kept being like, no, why are you saying that? What did mom do? What did mom do to the smoothie? He thought she like did something really nasty or something.
No.
But I didn't want to tell him that there could be alcohol in it, you know?
It's like Russian roulette.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that I did get the right one. Because he kept being like, I feel normal. Why? Should I feel weird?
So you did have the one with rum in it?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that if he would have got that, it would have at least made him feel a little weird.
How old is he?
16.
Sparrow makes some crazy rum balls.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that?
Rum balls?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh man, they're usually around Christmas for us anyway. And it's like cocoa and rum and what else was it?
Can you pull it on the land?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, those vanilla cookies, I think it was, ground up.
Okay.
And cocoa and a ton of rum.
And how does it end up? Does it end up in some sort of solid?
A ball.
It does?
Yeah,
Wow.
solid ball.
How cool.
Mhm.
I've never
Yep.
heard of that. Chat, you guys heard of that? The only edible alcohol I can think of is Jello shots that I've ever had.
Right.
Those are
You can Google
dangerous.
them. It's pretty common. Rum balls.
Okay.
Let's see.
I knew
And they're
those
usually
things
like
was
covered in powdered sugar.
Just gonna pull that one back, I think. Run!
At least at this spot, it was still glowing.
Okay, we'll pull it back a little bit. We did a little
I
spin.
love
Watch
the way
out for
they
the stuns. Watch out for the stuns. I'll pull them. This should definitely be safe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I can't even see where Katir is, so.
Rippinator now says, I have never heard anything. I cannot spell here. We love you, Nathan. Thank you, Dorkachu. More than I deserve. Let me show you guys what I do deserve. Ready? Here we go. It's time.
We have to get the president out of here immediately. Get the president on the ship for transport now!
Be one. Because I was all excited to play this character.
So when you guys were watching that little bit of cringe there, a couple things happened. Bounty dinged. So congratulations, Bounty.
Yay.
Also, we were talking about the Pantheon wipe is coming. Like tonight?
Yeah, that's the scuttlebutt anyway. It's tonight. Chatting in the guild about it, so.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know, we've been a little waiting on this wipe because there was a little issue with XP and drops and things that cropped up in their latest build. And so we knew there was a wipe coming, so it was hard to get invested in the first season so far because we knew those characters were going to get wiped. So they got wiped tonight, which is good because now we can actually care about our characters for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I want to get that shaman to 10 so I can get my wolf pet.
Yeah. Ooh, Ripinator's thinking about reactivating his Embers sub. Don't forget, if you just want to come play, you've already bought the game. You don't even need a sub anymore. I don't know if you knew that or not. You can play without a sub.
Just pick your one favorite. Pick your favorite character.
Yeah, pick the character you want to play, because once you pick a character, that's the only one you can play as. Because to have multiple characters, which you can have more, you used to only be able to have 3, if I'm remembering right. You can have 5 characters now with a sub. Otherwise, you can play 1 character. You don't get the extra bank slots, but you can totally play the game, level up. No XP penalties, no cap on what level you can get to, no cap on where you can go or what you can do. So all you have to do is download it. And you can just, you know, if you just want to see, like, yeah, do I want to get my sub back? You know, how serious am I going to be? Thank you for introducing me to Pantheon. Showed it to my wife today, and she said she's going to make a character with me when it launches. Ooh, that's
Nice.
so good when your wife plays an MMO with you. There's nothing better. That's why I'm so excited for Blue Protocol. I just know my wife's going to love it. And that makes me happy, because I love playing MMOs with my wife. It's just the best. It's the best.
Yep.
Well, there's one thing better, but you don't have to talk about that. You can't have that all the time. You know. You can play an MMO all the time, you know.
You can grind all night long in an MMO.
That's right. That's right. No expensive Blue Chew or anything.
Just a sub.
Just a sub. Makes me happy when I introduce somebody to something that they like. That's what I try to do. That's my legitimate goal. Not feeling it, Raish says. Yeah, well, that's not too crazy, Raish. I understand that you don't feel it yet. It's taking a long time, and there's still a ways to go. So, for some people, they're not gonna catch the bug until they play it. To be honest.
Yeah, it really is hard to showcase MMOs well on stream.
Yeah, especially old school style, yeah. Because all the stuff that's cool is happening in your brain as you're deciding, you know, for combat.
Strategy. Yeah.
I tried last stream to kind of voice what I was doing and why a little bit, but it kind of throws you off so that you're not even doing it as good anymore because you're trying to articulate it.
Oh, Race is a VIP. Aren't you excited about like Hangor and
Oh, he has tried it and he don't like it. Okay. It's not for everybody at this point then, you know? Quick question. If we make different races in Pantheon, how much content will we have to solo before we can meet up and level together? If, for example, I made a Scar and she made an Elf. So
I don't really know that now.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure what options you'll have in order, or, you know, to travel, like boats, etc., like to get across continent lines, or, we're not 100% sure at this time. Me and my wife settled on the same race. She was going to be a Dark Mer from the beginning. I was going to be a human, because back in the day, only humans and dwarves could be paladins. And I would have picked a dwarf, but my wife hates dwarves, so I was just going to be human. But now, this ain't new news, but they made the Dark Mer be a race pick for the paladins, so now we'll both be Dark Mers. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the thing at? I don't even see it now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that should have been close enough, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. It just didn't turn.
Corneos
two more.
is just now getting to us. The very end. But I did tell him. I did tell him.
Yeah, we got to get that ranger in, Raish. Oh, show.
Yeah. And is your class... That makes sense. If your class isn't in the game currently, I could totally understand. I still had fun with the Dire Lord. But I could understand, like, if there's a specific race, I mean class, or, well, even race, that's your investment in the game, or what you play, and it's not in the game yet. I could understand it'd be difficult to feel the magic. It's easy for me to talk, I got my paladin now, you know.
Streamer privilege.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, worth mentioning that literally in the year 2018, Ben Dean said, Paladin coming soon.
We don't talk about that.
At the very end of 2023, like the last week of 2023, we got the Paladin. So, there you go. 4
We
years.
had Alpha coming in 2017, so... yeah.
I think even Brad McQuaid at one point got really hyped to the convention and said that they thought they'd launch the game by 2018 or something like that, didn't he? And that's when they were like, okay, no more dates.
The Kickstarter said the game would be out by 2017.
I think they would have done it if they would have stuck with what the Kickstarter was, which was like little planes of existence that you went to and all this stuff. It was a it was a way smaller project. I think they might have pulled it off roughly in that time frame.
They really thought they were going to get a heavy hitter investor publisher to.
Yeah, 100%.
That was the assumption, I'm sure, in his mind.
I still think they would have if he would have survived. If he wouldn't have passed away, I still think they would have. I think that they didn't have one yet when he was alive because the game didn't have enough going for it. That nobody was willing to throw big money yet. But I bet you there was eyes already waiting for it to get to a certain point. And also I'd like to mention, I think the point we'd be at right now would be much different than the point we're at right now if Brad McQuaid was alive. I'm not saying they broke his vision, because I don't believe that. I think they've done a really good job upholding it. But for sure, no doubt in my mind, the graphics would be different.
Oh yeah, and Nathan, for sure, there would be no extraction.
That would have never happened. Yeah, that would have absolutely never happened at all. He would have shut that idea down the second it came out of somebody's mouth.
Never.
He wouldn't have want his name even attached to that, you know?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he did pass away, so I understand that I think they've done a good job, because they could have just said, well, now to make the game I wanted to make.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
And they have not done that.
Yeah. They only had one momentary lapse of reason.
They had that.
For 2023.
Right.
Oh, I would definitely be making an announcement, Corey. When they announce that it's launching, dude, there won't just be one video. It'll be me every single day, counting it down. I may even just keep a stream open with a counter. Just put it right in my living room so you guys can just see me at all times.
No sleep till release.
Yeah.
We exterminated all the turtles.
Yeah, we have. And the last few didn't even want to change.
Yeah, there are no turtles within the vicinity. We could go kill some exiles while we wait on them to repop. How many more do you have left, Bounty?
2 more.
2 more. Yeah, let's just let them repop. They won't, just like water won't boil if you watch it, turtles won't pop if you're waiting for them.
Yeah, that's deep words.
That's some wisdom.
Raish knows good class. Guild Wars 2 Ranger was super fun. We were just talking about that earlier.
You must have said something I didn't like. I didn't hear that.
You blanked out.
Static.
It was like the best of collect them all. Like you could go around the whole world finding juvenile of certain animals, and you could train them as your pets, and they had different, fighting styles, and
It was
it
like
was cool.
Pokemon.
It was really
It does
cool.
sound like Pokemon.
But you had them as a pet in the world.
Not as a slave.
Now that is Power World.
Power World.
Now that's Power World. Pokemon are your friends in Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pokemon always plays it off like, say there's a electric type Pokemon that is causing electricity to work for the city. They'll make it out to where the Pokemon loves to do that. He's so happy doing it. You know?
Or
He
else.
was told to be happy. Yeah.
Or else.
Kind of like when you go through training at a new company
what's that?
and they act like everybody loves their job so much.
Mm-hmm.
They show you those videos of people just so overly excited to do their boring, mundane job.
Right. Like commercial workers.
Ah. Stand still, turtle.
That mouth is gross.
I know, look at it.
And it turns it
Oh.
sideways to eat you.
And look at that tongue, dude. It's got like little spikes
Yeah.
so it can drag you in.
Oh my gosh. It's like a
Yeah.
Sarlacc pit.
I would not fight this in real life. No
No.
way.
It's like Jabba the Hutt's tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jabba the Hutt, yeah. Look at the spittle on the
Oh
sides.
my gosh.
I liked how Guild Wars 2 had a different weapon set for underwater. Ooh, I did not like the underwater in Guild Wars 2.
I thought it was fine. Because I'd use a different pet in the water. Like I'd have to get sharks or whatever.
Yeah. Now that sounds fun for pets.
Oh yeah. So they had all the different pets. All the different animals had a pet basically. You'd find the juvenile of it. And you'd
Yep.
be able to tame it.
Guild Wars 2 does get my respect for the mounts. How they made them all. A bunch of mounts have like different things. Like I think it was the raptor or something that could jump really far, and that was a good idea. And then World of Warcraft stole ideas from it for Dragonflight, and everybody liked that too, except for me. Oh, we got two. Getting the scavenger first. He's a little lower level. Wildstar the best leveling sounds? Really? I didn't play a lot of Wildstar. My favorite leveling sound is still EverQuest. Now I'm going to block out the fact that when you leveled up in Final Fantasy XI, it literally played the victory fanfare. That dun 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 dun. I think it did. I might be wrong about that. That's what my memory says anyway. Because that's not really a sound. That's a song. That ding sound from EverQuest is just one of the best sounds in the world.
Is nobody's done it better.
It's like they took it from the casino.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It is like that. We literally call it dinging, you know?
I can't talk about Final Fantasy. It made me mad today.
Yeah, understandable. That's a weird decision for them.
Yeah. And they were the ones that invited me to play. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
exactly.
I got all excited.
And they only had your information because you played before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, people like you can't play.
Right.
What the heck, dude? That's the people you're telling it to play.
Yeah. You know I have friends, right?
It's a weird decision.
And to wait until I've like logged in and downloaded, and you know what a pain in the butt they are.
Oh,
to
yeah.
sign in and get it all downloaded and stuff.
Well, when the game is out and it's one day, you're sitting there looking at it, wondering if you're going to get it or not. Uh-oh, lots of 1-ups and a 2-up. We can kill these 1-ups really fast. I'm just going to try to get aggro on them. There we go. No problemo. Okay, so anyway, when it's sitting there and you're looking at it, you're wondering if you're going to get it or not, I want to say that it controls awesome with the controller. It works perfectly.
That's why I was so excited about it too, because everyone says that about
Yeah.
fantasy games.
It's not confusing. I would say that Final Fantasy XI was a little bit confusing because that was the first, time they attempted that, but 14 nailed it. 14 nailed the controller. I mean, everybody just needs to copy it, actually. If you're putting an MMO on a console, copy Final Fantasy XI's controls. 32 actions at your fingertips, not complicated, easy to digest, makes perfect sense, beautiful, flawless, flawless. I can't imagine it any other way being any better than they did it. I can literally play with the controller just exactly as good as I can with the keyboard and mouse. That's wild. And they didn't cheap out. It's not like ESO, no offense to ESO, but only having a few abilities, you know what I mean? It has a full 32 active abilities at your fingertips. Easy peasy.
It's like EQ2.
Yep. Except for EQ2, more like 132. Without macros.
Not that bad.
Have you seen the high people that stay on current content rating? It's their entire screen of abilities.
I have to see it.
You look it up. It is wild.
It's not that much of an exaggeration because I've had 10 bars all full with stuff, so it's 10 times 10. That's 100 things on my bars.
Yeah, and they just keep releasing more abilities
Right,
every
not even
expansion.
the latest.
Guild Wars 2 is Nathan's favorite MMO. Me and Steve had some fun with it when it launched. I didn't see anything wrong with it at that time. Me and Steve played it some together. I played with my wife. Me and my wife went to max level. And then I saw the end game at original launch was pathetically bad. And that's why I quit playing it the first time. As soon as I went with my guild, because we were all excited, the guild had a day. They were like, on this Saturday at this time, we're going to all meet up. We're going to run in-game. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was hyping up my wife. She'd never been to in-game in an MMO before. I was like, this is what you play the game for. Raids and cool bosses and mechanics. And oh my gosh, you're going to love it. And then we meet up. And they're like, put on your swimming trunks. We've got to jump in the water. Okay, we got that one. Follow me. Climb on top of this ladder here. Do a cheer at the top. Okay. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, see? Because what Steven said, that's why I was excited. I was super excited to try it out because everyone says the console controller is so good.
It is. And
They're big
your
fat jerks.
which Xbox are you using? If I can even translate correctly.
The square one? Cube one?
Is it...
I don't know.
Let me think the names. Is it Xbox One or Xbox One Series X? Or no, sorry, Xbox One X, or is it Series X or Series S?
It's a Series X.
Okay, then you're gonna have really fast load times and everything. It's gonna be sweet.
Except I can't play it.
And beautiful graphics. But one day, I'm gonna see if I can find out the launch day for it, if they have one. It's gonna be before Dawn Trail releases, right? I would assume. That's not too far away. See, when they did the demo on PS5, I played it. And it was still considered a demo, but it was just the whole game. They just were saying, like, there may be glitches or whatever, which I didn't see any.
Yeah. And that's what they seem to be saying about this, but because I played on PC, they won't let me do the beta.
So odd.
Mm-hmm.
Because what would they prefer you to do? Play it on PS5? You know what I'm saying? You play that on a Microsoft something. You know what I mean? It's probably not Microsoft's fault. It's probably Square Enix. I have a feeling that's not what they meant to happen, and something's going wrong.
And you can't be the only person who
No
gets
way.
shafted like this.
Oh, no way.
It's got to bubble up. Because you literally got the email today, and maybe...
Well, but the email was from Xbox, not Square Enix.
Right, but the
Right.
plumbing isn't going to be discovered until people like you raise somehow.
Yeah, I found an article about it. I'm going to see what I could
Oh, you
dig
found
up for you.
something.
Okay, it's launched into open beta on X. I wouldn't call that open. Boasting 4K support, faster loading times. All progress will carry over to the full launch. So anything you do in this demo is not going to get wiped. Our starter guide series. Okay, blah blah blah. Let's see. Offers Xbox players the full breadth of content available in the much hyped free trial, with more to come when the full release arrives. Better yet, all progress will carry over, so let's take a look at what's on offer. Okay, so it sounds like it's the same thing they did on the PS5. Multiplayer's feel a bit blah, 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 blah. Today's launch open beta brings all the content available in the free trial to Xbox Series X and S. This means you can enjoy the entirety of A Realm Reborn, the original game, as well as the award-winning Heavensward and Stormblood, up to level 70 with no restrictions on playtime. Okay, so do you have a character over level 70?
I doubt it. Like, yeah, I don't think we got that high when we played.
I don't think we did. That's pretty far up there. We were doing... No, we didn't, because we were doing the end game for Realm Reborn, so we were 50-ish.
Yeah. Because we paid for the, the basic stuff to get through, and then we were doing the storyline, the next content for the story.
Yeah, we definitely didn't even go into the first expansion, so that's not the problem. Okay, I'm gonna see if I'm finding anybody else having the same problem as you. You have to be a new player who has never played Final Fantasy 14 before. There you go. Never mind. That's, there you go. There it is.
Good find.
Jerks.
I would just wait for the release then. I would not start over in that freaking game.
Well, I don't know if I want to buy a whole new thing when I could just play it on my PC. You know what I mean?
It's true. Unless you just really get, like, if you just realize that there is a lot of time that you would play it specifically because it's in, like, your living room, and for some reason that opens you up to be able to play it a lot, then otherwise it ain't gonna be worth it.
Yeah. And I don't play console games anymore a ton. I do it to relax, and mostly in the winter time, and
Yeah.
I play on PC more often than not, so.
Yeah, and
It's
by
not
the
worth
time
it
it
to buy.
tempts you, I don't even think it's going to tempt you until, like, the new expansion. And then, to be honest, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm going to guess that even at that point, if you decide to play it, you're more likely to get it on PC. But number one, it'll cost less money because you've already got the base game, etc.
Yep.
And you might want to stream it, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just going to be more
Yeah.
convenient on the PC at that
On
point.
PC. Yep. Yeah, I was just excited because they're like free to play.
And
come
also,
try it out.
Go grab an Xbox controller and plug it up to your PC. You're really not missing anything. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Except the graphics will actually be better on the PC.
Yeah.
But it is comparable because I'm assuming the Series X is an even more powerful console than PS5. So I'm assuming it will look identical to the PS5 version. It looks good, but the PC still looks slightly better. Richard, I'm here for some good old-fashioned P99, and all I hear is this weeb shite. What's next? Is he gonna come out as a furry? I haven't finished Endwalker yet either, Steven. I really got to. Like, time's running out. But I will do it before the expansion. And we'll have to do all that content's released after Endwalker, too.
EV moved, apparently.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, so we can't finish it, Bounty.
Well.
We'll finish it next time?
Finish it next time,
I
yeah.
got 2 more. Yeah.
Yeah, you've had 2 more for like an hour now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We'll go hand in. Oh, it didn't move far, though.
Oh,
I
it's
still
right
see
there.
it.
I wonder if we could still
Yeah.
pull to it. Is there a turtle? Well,
Yeah. No turtles.
yeah. The closest turtle's way over there. Alright, well. Good timing. I need to repair and stuff anyway. I was starting to get pretty weak. Let me know. I'll join you because we are basically at the same part in the game for the first time ever. That's true. I will let you know. We'll plan that, Steve. With you in Final Fantasy 14, it's going to be nice. I used to live in Limsa Lamenza. Would listen to players play their music there for us at night near the restaurant. The restaurant in, I'm on a, oh, there's another other from another mother. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. That's too good.
Another
Mr. C.
other.
Mr. C.
From another mother.
Other.
Oh.
From another
She needs,
mother.
Naos needs 1 more turtle.
Oh, well, let's get they just need a regular turtle, yeah. Actually, if we just keep running, we'll see another turtle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate ability bloat so much I intentionally do not put most abilities on my bars. Yeah, I get to... I'm okay with 3, 12... 12 items in each row in 3 rows. Because that's a regular 1 through 12, okay, which is perfect for the top of my keyboard, but really, I'm going to be honest, because my MMO mouse with 12 button keys on the side. And then I can hold Shift for the next one, and I can hold either Control or Alt for the 3rd row. And that's it. I don't do no more. That's it. I'm going to have to macro it from there, which I get annoyed. I don't like. I know some people like setting up their macros. I don't. That's tedious. I don't like it. Oh no, Steve's taking the first step into furry land, it looks like.
Lola Bunny's kind of hot.
I had a girlfriend one time that thought that Uncle Ben was really hot.
What?
Yeah.
It's like the Colonel's chicken guy.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody out there. There's some woman out there who's like, Colonel Sanders. Finger licking good.
Oh,
Aw.
Somebody.
No. No.
Yeah, I dated
The
a
only
girl
old
who,
guy-
Uncle Ben, that was her ultimate.
Jean-Luc Picard. That's the only old guy that's good looking.
What about Sean Connery back?
No.
No?
No, I did not like Sean Connery. No.
There's got to be another one.
There was too much arrogance about him.
Yeah,
I did not like
I can
him.
see that. I can see that. Heaven's Sword's still my favorite story, though. It is good. It was really good. I felt like it got better every time, I'm not gonna lie.
Steve's got it. Ronald McFondle.
Ronald McFondle. Ronald McFondle is gonna be on Cringe Phone. It's the very first cringe. It's the very first one. It is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Usually I don't open up cringe with the really ridiculous one because I don't want to scare people away that just got there. But I couldn't help myself. This one, I had to open it with Ronald McFondle. It's too good. It's too good of a skit. Also, this will be the first Cringe Pony this Saturday where we have an Employee of the Month. Who could it be? It could be Dymlos. It could be Steve. We don't know who it's going to be. Somebody's getting Employee of the Month alive. Dave ain't been showing up. It definitely ain't Dave.
Wow, that was a quick answer.
Minus 50 DKP for Dave.
It definitely is not Dave. Are you going to be giving the new add-on? Oh, heck yeah, I am. That's the reason I got to finish up the last ones. I want to be there, like, launch day for Don Trell. I think Final Fantasy XIV has out-wowed WoW. You know, like, it started out being similar to World of Warcraft's structure, and it just out-wowed it. Like, they continue to get better, and World of Warcraft continued to dive into depravity and ignorance. And Final Fantasy just soared.
If they hadn't wrecked my class, I would have continued playing after the 101 was done.
It's probably fixed again. Have you looked? They changed that crap so much.
No, I haven't.
Because they fixed the Paladin, too. Because I notoriously complain about the Paladin, and people are like, bro, it's like that now. It was only messed up for like a couple of months, and they fixed it. And I was like, oh, well, I played it during those couple of months, and I was pissed.
Yeah. I tried to play it. I just did not like... Oh, did you guys run up the road?
Yeah, I was just running up so we could... I'll wait.
Hand in?
Yeah,
Okay.
just to hand in and repair. I'll wait for you guys, though.
It's okay.
How long do we have, Steve? When does it launch? Yeah, P-Star is asking, too. I thought we had quite a bit of time. Am I wrong? I thought it was launching, like, summer or something.
I was whatever the summoner class was.
Yeah, she was yeah, you were a summoner, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the pet class is called.
Yeah, summoner, yep. Started as an underdog, and look where they're at now. They just kept pushing forward, marching through tarantula-infested territory, and yet they managed. Yeah, they did a good job. Oh, thank you, Daduki Man. I love your stuff. Thank you, man. First time chat. Summertime. Okay, well, we should be okay. Like, we might have to go a little hard, you know. Drop a couple of blue chews and go at it, you know.
Wow.
Oh, which, better not say that. It's a spoiler. Never mind. Maxing characters out, switching between them, cheapening the experience for me. See, I can understand that, but and I don't know how I always wondered how would that feel to an altaholic, that they get to keep their character, but they can just switch classes. You can't just switch whenever you want. You can't be in the middle of a dungeon and just switch your class, you know. But you can level up all your different classes all on one character. I always wondered, for a real brutal altaholic, what would that feel like? And they made the game take so long to get through the story, which is required to unlock things you have to unlock to continue to progress, that making a new character in that game would suck. You know what I mean? Like a brand new start over. I would never. If I got banned in that game, I would never play it again. Because I will not do that stuff over again. It took too long. It was I liked it the first time through. But it's a lot of story. And it's a lot of, like, let's discuss what just happened, that even though you just seen it, and let's talk about it for 15 minutes anyway. I would not do it again. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I have a stat torch. Sparrow Bounty. Do you guys want it? It's a plus 25 health regen, plus 3 combat movement.
A stat torch?
Yeah, it's a regular torch you get out to light, but it has stats on it.
See, I got my special pillager's
Ooh,
torch.
okay, okay. So do you want it, Sparrow? Do you have one with stats?
Sure. I don't think I do.
Yeah, I think you just have a normal wooden one, so that's good for you. For
Yeah,
stats.
let me give that to you. I just realized that that's something that he gave me an upgraded stat torch, and that I've got this just chilling now.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see what it looks like here.
Yeah, I think it looks normal.
And do you have to have it like out to get the stats, I wonder?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good little question. I'm not 100%. I assumed that having it equipped was enough, but I don't,
Alright,
because
let me see.
it shows on your. I'm pretty sure it shows on your vitals. That is
No,
right.
It's yeah. It doesn't have to be like
I
pulled
thought
out.
so. Yeah.
My stats didn't change when I put it away for
Okay.
combat movement.
There you go then. It's awesome. I love the story. If you pay attention to it, it's really good and pretty epic. Yeah, and dude, no spoilers, but when something happens to a character you just spent MMO time, 2,000 hours, growing to feel like it's part of your little life in the game, and something happens to them, dude, it is, like, you think an RPG after 40 hours is a big deal? Dude, they can wreck your freaking emotions in Final Fantasy 14. Like, absolutely.
Making me want to play it. And I'm
The
mad at
story's
them.
good, but you got it on PC. You got it on PC. You don't gotta get it on Xbox.
I do.
It will absolutely, dude. I've cried multiple times in that game. Literal tear fighting it. Like, come on, man. It's just a video game. What's wrong with you? But like, I've been around these characters for thousands of hours. You know. And sometimes it's not even. I'm not even being like, oh, they kill them. I'm just saying, like, sometimes just something happens. No spoilers. That just, you know, happens. If you know what I'm talking about. A few things. And it's just so upsetting to happen to that character. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, this is unbelievable. And it will piss you off. And then you'll have this crazy motivation for like a end game boss. Like, you will actually hate their guts. You know what I mean? Like, you have intense motivation that you are going to level up, you're going to do what it takes, you're going to get the gear, and you're going to go kick that guy's ass for doing that to your friend. You know what I mean? So good. Mm-hmm. And I don't know there's any other MMO in my entire time of gaming, there isn't, that has made me feel like that.
I forget. Can you play with people of different levels than you?
Yes. What it does is it just makes you... so if I'm level 80 or whatever, 70 or whatever, and you're level 5 or 10 or whatever, and we go do a dungeon together, then it will weaken me down to the most powerful level 10. You know what I'm saying? All my gear,
like
all my stuff. Yeah.
EQ2.
Like mentoring. Yes, yes.
Okay.
But you can't be level 10 and go do level 50 stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
What's up, Michael King? We're just about to end today's. I do want to let everybody know that I'm going to run a little commercial for you guys that was made by Steve. But tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, Cringe Pony, the only Cringe Pony for February, is going live tomorrow night. So you don't want to miss it. Me, Steve, and Dymlos will be there. It's going to be a ridiculously good episode. Nothing crazy happened this month. I did pass a kidney stone, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Thanks to Witcher's apple cider recipe. It just shot out. No pain. Just no issue. So I actually got to work on Cringe Pony a lot this month. So this is a very quality episode. The last one, it was a good episode, but it was really rushed. Like, I barely got it done in time and had to cut content. There was no, for example, I didn't get to finish last month's Old Timey Living with Granny because it didn't get finished in time. There is an Old Timey Living with Granny on this one, a really good one, probably the best one ever. And it's just, it's got tons of stuff. I think there's 14, if you count the bonus cringe, I think there's 14 cringes. So it's a big hefty one. You don't want to miss it. Let's play. I'm gonna roll that commercial that Steve made for me. Here we go.
There's something in my eye. You thought Cringe Pony was gone, but then it came back.
And you looked forward every month
For that last Saturday night,
you started getting worried.
that it wasn't really ever coming back. But guys, don't worry. It's really coming back.
Cringe Pony TV.
Grandma, can you hear me?
It's every last Saturday, okay?
So there you go. So don't miss it tomorrow night. That's the next time I'll go live as a Cringe Pony. I'm off to go work on it and get it all tidied up and ready to go. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And thanks, Sparrow. Thank you, Bandicoot. And thank you, Katheria, for coming out. And Naos, too.
Yep, fun guys. Fun as always.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Is that your fireworks?
Yep.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Fireworks. Oh, I
I
missed
forgot
them.
I got those. Here, I'll do this one.
Okay.
I got Rainbow Burst.
Ooh.
There we go. Look up.
Dude, you remember the fireworks show they put on? It was wild.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of excited about the next anniversary. That was like a really hype time for this game. It was super fun.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
All right.